This is undoubtedly one of the shoes of the season. Nike has been coming out with a ton of different sneakers that are just really popping, real crossovers between the Nike brand and the fashion brands. I'm thinking about the 40% Against Rights. I'm thinking about the A La Mers that dropped last week as well. Tons of really high-end sneakers, and here we are again with the RSVP Air Force 1s with hints of Air Force 2s and Air Force 3s in there as well. It's an absolutely popping sneaker, definitely one of the sneakers of the season, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to bringing you all the details on this sneaker in today's video. This is the Tokyo Bada 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Bada 23 Sneaker Channel です。毎日アップするので毎日見てください. And every single day from Tokyo, Japan, I bring you content about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And I usually do that at 7 p.m, but this video is dropping at 7 a.m, which means it's an extra video. There's too much heat out there. It is the holiday season, and there are, a lot more sneakers dropping from all of the brands. So of course, there's a lot more to talk about, and that's what this is. The 7 a.m. video is just something I had to talk about. I wanted to bring to you guys outside of the usual sneaker drops I do at 7 p.m. And because this is a 7 a.m. sneaker drop, that means that there isn't that hint to the game that we play with the Barter Movement, guys. If you're interested in the Barter Movement, ding, there is a playlist to some of the rarest sneakers in the world. Just jaw-droppingly rare. Absolutely. You've probably never seen some of those sneakers. Quite incredible. And they come to the channel every Sunday courtesy of a collector called Shoe Butter. So thank you to Shoe Butter for doing that. If you want to know more, go ahead and check them out. But let's stick with today's video. I did say at the top of the video, this is an Air Force 1 with hints of Air Force 2s and Air Force 3s. In fact, there's one hint of Air Force 2 and there's one hint of Air Force 3. Do you know where? I do, and I'm going to tell you about it in this video. See if you can get a comment down below before I tell you about it. And while you're writing that comment, I will do what I do at the start of every video, which is ask you to subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel. Hit me up with a comment down below. Like I said, if you know where the Air Force 2 and Air Force 3 parts are, or any other comment, definitely hit the like button. That helps tremendously. And sharing a video like this on social media is absolutely gold for the channel, so please do. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do see at the start of every one of my videos, Toroよろしくお願いします。いいねもクリックすると助かるので、いいねよろしくお願いします。日本語のコメント書くと日本語で返事しますので頑張ります。あとはソーシャルメディアにシェアすると助かるのでよろしくお願いします。インスタとかツイッターとかでシェアしてください。Okay, so without further ado, let's look at these guys. I did say that I wanted to look at the Air Force 2s and Air Force 3s, part of them, but predominantly they're an Air Force 1 high, and there are lots of things to look at. Now, they're saying that it's soft leather, but I'm saying that it's smooth leathers on the front of these guys. Just look at this toe box. I'll show you right here. Look at that toe box, and you tell me that that isn't smooth leather on there. But there are, of course, elements to it that are soft, and you can see some dimples or creasing effect that gives you an idea of just how soft this leather is as well. So let's go with smooth, soft leather on these guys. But for sure, if you get these in hand, I think you'll be touching something very buttery indeed. They're very fine looking materials to make these guys, to make these sneakers. Now, as we pan back from the toe box across the sneaker, we come to that green swoosh on the side of this white sneaker, and I was confused as to why that green swoosh was there. But the reason why it's there is because clap, clap, if we go glow, my friend. You can see what effect going glow has. If you shine a light on these guys, it changes the whole dynamic of the sneaker, and then that green swoosh on the side totally makes sense. Until you get the glow going, that green swoosh on the side doesn't make sense at all. It's totally in contrast to everything else about this sneaker. But then all of a sudden, I get it, I know what you're doing, I know where RSVP and Nike were going with this one, because that is absolutely popping and absolutely fire. I like it very, very much. But then continuing on, we get to our first hit, which I think is the Air Force 2 heel counter, which is a more solid plastic heel counter than compared to Air Force Ones, which would normally be leather. And you can see in there's some branding going on. Now, the mold of that heel counter is molded with the Nike branding, but behind it, there's something written. And I would assume it was RSVP, but when you look at it, does that not look like, you tell me, does that not look like a Y? And if that is a Y, it's not an R, an S, a V, or a P. So what does the branding say underneath there? So the mold itself says Nike, but if you look through that, because it's slightly translucent, you can see something written below it in that light yellow color. I would love to know what it is, and if it is in fact RSVP or if it is something else. But that is your one like nod to the Air Force 2s. But then if we go up the side, we get to the top end of the sneaker where you've got that strap on there, which is very much a feature of Air Force highs, Air Force 1 highs. And on that strap, you can see some coloring which matches the top eyelet in that light yellow color, which again goes to the heel branding that's hidden below the heel cup on there. And again, that was a reason why I didn't like the green swoosh on the side, because it goes in contrast to this light yellow coloring, but now we know why that green swoosh was there. And this is where we get that Air Force 3 look, is because the tongue branding, which does say RSVP in that light yellow, is Air Force 3 sort of effect to it. So that's your two places where this Air Force 1 has a little nod to Air Force 2 and Air Force 3. Air Force 2 in the heel cup, and Air Force 3 in that tongue branding on there in that light yellow colorway. Now, all in all, it is a fine looking sneaker. I really do think it's going to be one of the biggest sneakers of the season. Nike, like I said before, have dropped some really great sneakers, the Amamare or whatever they were called. They had another name as well. I can't remember what it was. I did review it, so I might as well just go ting, and you can see the video about those guys, which were a very nice Air Force 1 high and low, but they weren't quite identical. Very nice sneaker. But then also there was a really fly, but it wasn't Air Force, it was Jordan, and it was there was Jordan 6 in there, and it was I don't know if it's Air Force 1 or if it was Jordan 6. The Jordan 6 tongue was on them. It was the 40% against rights, ding, sneaker. But the point is that those two sneakers were very kind of high-end sneakers and fashion sneakers, and that's the same with this RSVP. But I think this RSVP is going to outstrip them. I think this is going to be a massive sneaker. So if you're looking to get your hands on a great-looking sneaker, keep it locked. We don't know when the drop date is yet, but it's going to be one of the biggest sneakers of the season. I am absolutely sure of that. It's a beautiful sneaker, and definitely I appreciate it very much. Now, the last place that we want to look at, though, is we want to go down to the bottom of the lacing system where the lace holders are. And they're metal, as is normal for Air Force 1s. And one of them says, I can't remember what it says down there. I think it says just. Actually, I think that's what it says. I think it says just. But I can't see what the other one says. Now, you'd think the other one would say do it. You know, just do it for the Nike line. I'm surprised if that is the case, why it doesn't say RSVP, because 4 letters and just, J-U-S-T, just, you know, RSVP would make sense. But maybe it says something else on the other shoe. If you do know what it says on that other shoe, please let me know in the comments down below. I would truly appreciate it. And that's my look at the Nike Air Force 1. I just trapped my finger in the chair. Ouch. The Nike Air Force 1 /2/3. RSVP is a fine looking sneaker, really high quality sneaker, really great colorway. Like it very, very much. I think it's going to be big. Butter Movement people, thanks for checking out my content. I appreciate it very, very much. People are helping me boost my watch time, which is really great for the channel and sticking around. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that stuff truly helps the channel to grow, and I really, really do appreciate it every single day, getting the support that I'm getting. Thank you guys very much. For now, though, it's time for me to sign off. Hopefully this double content finds you well, and you'll be back at the 7 p.m. to have a look at another video when we do continue with those hints about what's coming from from Shoe Butter and those rare sneakers that we get every single week. For now, though, time for me to sign off. Thank you guys for checking out my content, and as I do this every single day, you are guaranteed to see me tomorrow.